Remember when Nike SB Dunks got hot again in 2020 and the resale prices shot up on so many of those old pairs that we love? We wanted to take a look at StockX's resale data to see exactly what happened and where those prices are today. One of our data scientists put together this graph, which shows the trends in resale prices for SB Dunks by year. So the blue is all the SB Dunks from 2002, for example. The most expensive SB Dunk era on the resale market, on average, are those OGs from 2002, represented by the blue line on top. The average selling price for 2002 SB Dunks on our platform this year so far is $1,800. I was surprised to see such a strong showing from 2007, a year that's at the tail end of SB's real golden era but gets boosted by valuable pairs like the MF Doom Highs and the Weather Dunks. On average, the 2002 and 2007 lines consistently held the top rankings in value, although now they're relatively close to the average value of pairs from 2003, like the Bucks here, and 2005, like my JPEGs here. So, when did Nike SB Dunk prices peak? Well, it's a tricky question. This graph shows that when you average all the release years together, people were paying the highest prices for the SB Dunks in 2020. But 2023 is the year in which most of those SB Dunk eras, again, we're talking about specific release years, peaked. The 2010s was kind of a dead decade for SB Dunks, but Nike reignited the fervor for them in the 2020s with drops like the Travis Scotts, Futuras, Orange Lobster Dunks. Those were sought after shoes and they go for big money, but on average, it shouldn't come as a surprise that the older SB Dunks are just worth more. The average selling price of SB Dunks that released in 2020 kind of fell off a cliff post 2023, dropping 35% in the past 2 years. We can blame this mostly on the J-Pack Chicago Dunks. Remember these? They first came out in 2020 and restocked in 2024. That restock flooded the market and crashed the price of the sneaker, which in turn brought down the average value of pairs from 2020. The averages for SB Dunk prices from 2021 and 22 never really reached the heights of the pairs from the 2000s. Look, nobody who's really into sneakers should be surprised to see Dunk prices dipping. Nike released a ton of pairs in the past 5 years, and it's easy to imagine some collectors are tired of them. Will those SB Dunk prices on old pairs continue to fall and make the shoes more attainable for people like me who still need to buy some? This is just a prediction, but it doesn't seem like it. If you check our graph, the prices on those pairs have fallen from their peak, but they've also been very stable in the past years. I'm not going to tell you how much to spend or how much to ask if you're selling the shoes, but it doesn't really look like you're going to be able to scoop a pair of, let's say, Diamond Dunks for too much lower anytime soon. Now you know.